Good evening. Welcome to Epiphany Lutheran Church. This is Music Minute. I'm Kevin Barger. I'm Director of Music Ministry here. We're taking a look at the hymns that we'll be using in worship tomorrow for All Saints Sunday. We're going to go in order. So we'll start with our gathering hymn, For All the Saints. And as the title suggests, this hymn allows us to remember and commemorate all the saints. Ironically or not, the three hymns that precede this in our hymnal are about specific individuals or saints that we remember. This is the general one. The tune is Sine Nomine, and it was composed specifically for this text. And the verses to this start with sort of a more dictatorial, marcato, very sharp kind of sound. The Alleluias are a little more charismatic, melismatic, and create a nice melody. So this is For All the Saints. All right, our next hymn, our hymn of the day, Death Be Never Last. And the author of this particular hymn writes that, quote, 2 weeks after the death of my wife, Judy, in late August of 1992, I was taking an afternoon nap on our living room couch where the entire first stanza and tune for Death Be Never Last came to me at the moment of my awakening. I transcribed it immediately. It took me another year to come up with the second and third stanzas. The first was a gift from beyond. The remaining two stanzas were outgrowths of my processing of Judy's death, his wife. This song is a beautiful addition to an All Saints worship or a funeral service. It comes to us from our new hymnal supplement, All Creation Sings, Death Be Never Last. sung it several times, so hopefully it's becoming familiar to you. All right, our communion hymn is Sing with All the Saints in Glory. And this was written actually in about 1873. It appeared in a book that was intended to supply hymns to go with collects, epistles, and gospels, Advent, Lent, festivals. And this was actually meant for Easter, was where it originally appeared. It can easily be fit with more than one theme. And this tune was written by William Bradley Roberts, who actually lives right here in Richmond. It was written for the Episcopal Church's Association of Diocesan Liturgy and Music Commissions. The tune name for the conference's location is Jackson, Mississippi. So the tune name is Mississippi. All right, so, and that's the text was written in 1873. The tune was written much later. This is Sing with All the Saints in Glory. And our sending hymn, Rejoice in God's Saints. Fred Pratt Green wrote this. He was commissioned by the Dean of Norwich Cathedral to write 2 processional hymns for the 600th anniversary of Revelations of Divine Love. Julian of Norwich lived outside the walls of the cathedral in a monastic manner, and the hymn highlights all kinds of saints in their prayer, praise, daily living. This first came to us in 1981, although the tune is much older than that. Rejoice in God's Saints. And that brings to a close our hymns for All Saints Sunday tomorrow. We do hope that you'll come and join us perhaps in person tomorrow at 8:30 or 11 in the sanctuary, where we will be remembering all those saints who we've lost this past year. And if you are looking to stay online, that 11 o'clock service will be live streamed on our YouTube channel. Thanks again for joining me tonight. We'll look forward to being together again next week. Have a great evening.